on, bro? What do you want? I paid for my food.
Evanston restaurant owner Kenny Cho says he takes full responsibility for his actions in this video, taken Saturday afternoon, telling us he followed a regular into the street, intending to tell him never to come back after leaving without tipping again.
You gonna tell them? I paid for my food. I handed you $20. You can't charge me more than what the menu say? So what are you talking about?
But the tensions escalated, the men yelling at each other for several minutes as the customer walked away from the business.
All right, y'all, what's good? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate y'all coming back through, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Yo, I got a real crazy story I want to talk to y'all about today. It happened about 4 days ago. Matter of fact, 3 days ago. You could probably see this video online. It's a store in Chicago where some Asian people own it, and they sell some kind of food in Evanston, Illinois, which is like a suburb of Chicago. And as you see on the video, the guy is confronted, a young black man is confronted by the owner of the store because the guy didn't tip or leave a tip. And so even the news is supporting this particular store, saying that the guy is a repeat person that comes back and forth but don't tip. And it's like, what is this bullshit ass story? This guy's actually a fucking racist. He jumped in the little black man's face and then he kept getting aggressive. And if the guy would have turned on him and whooped his ass, he would have went to jail. The little young guy understands the racism in America. That was literally a hate crime. Getting in his face, being confrontational, following a person 3 or 4 blocks. What black person can do that to any culture anywhere and get away with that shit? Anybody who telling a black person who does that, especially a store owner, your ass is done. They gonna come over there and find you. They gonna come put a crime on you and all that shit. So the black dude kept screaming at him, as you could probably see from the video, hey, I tipped you. I don't have to pay you more than what the bill is. What are you doing? Why are you following me? But you could tell the young guy's a youngster. So they got skateboards. They're really young people. So he's not trying to get into a confrontation with a stranger. And the Asian is over the top angry, like he don't even want to calm down. He could tell that they teenagers. He could look at them and tell that they kids and they're not going to be really aggressive towards him because the guy really just patronized your company. If a person patronizes your company, that should be fucking love enough. He gave you what he had. And you can't determine if a person got money for a tip or any of that stuff. Maybe you want a tip. Maybe a tip would be appropriate. But you can't force a person to do it. Unless you put that shit, like the kid even suggested, put the shit inside the fee. Oh, no, I can't do that. He making excuses. He said, well, then don't fucking sell to me then. What the fuck's your problem? What, you gonna follow me down the street? Even the Asian dude tried to step into the alley like he really trying to fight the black dude. The black dude got like 3 of his homies, 2 or 3 of his homies. They really being chill too until one of them stand up and be like, man, who the fuck you playing with? We'll beat your goofy ass, you little pussy ass nigga. And then all of a sudden he wanna be like, what you wanna do? Yeah, boy, it's 3-4 that made to scrape the dog shit out of you, but they know what white supremacy gonna do to them. It's gonna put them on TV. It's gonna make it seem like you're a victim and act like you're supposed to tip somebody when we all know in the world you don't have to tip no fucking body. It don't matter who the fuck they are. And he knew to try that with some kids. He tried that with some youngsters. If he'd have walked up on a man, he'd have slapped the dog shit out of him like, boy, first of all, you fucking following me, that's a threat. Your ass is mine. You're gonna have to put all that karate out your ass today. You don't threaten nobody about fucking giving you a tip. What the fuck kind of weirdo shit is that? I've never even. It's so outlandish. But he does this shit in Evanston, where it's such a small black community, it's ridiculous. Evanston just came out saying they was gonna give black people reparations. It was like $25,000 a person. It was less than 1,000 people that was gonna be receiving this money. This is a whole fucking city in Chicago. Can you imagine less than 1,000 motherfuckers getting a check? It's no black people that live in this particular area. The kid probably was getting off the fucking train or he live in some apartment in the community. They ain't got no, them houses in Evanston so fucking big, if you saw them, you'd be shocked out your mind. You'd be like, what the fuck? Layers. You seen stories in how they got layers in these motherfucking houses, big as hell. You gotta have big fucking money to live in Evanston. And here's the real trick and the reality that we all know as black folks. That Asian dude wouldn't step to no fucking white people and get in their face about no motherfucking money. He would never do no shit like that. He'll let them get away with it. He'll let them ride and be like, oh, they just don't tip, never mind. But you see some black dudes that's under 25 and you think you can get up in their face and they're gonna respect you. And then he getting toe to toe with the guy, breathing deep like he gonna do some shit. You what? But then when the younger guy, older brother, went up to the store and was like, what the fuck you want to do? He giving out free shit. Oh, take this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Now he all in the fucking video trying to be apologetic. What? Oh my God. You got to see this crap.
Have you watched the video?
Yes.
And when you watched it, what did you see there?
Ashamed. I was just ashamed, bring shame to my wife as a husband, as an owner, at the same time, to my mom and dad.
The video ignited a debate online about tipping and led some people to leave messages on the sidewalk in shock, calling the business Table to Sticks anti-black.
Table to Sticks, how can I help you?
Hey, you need some food, okay?
I'm sorry?
Let me order some food, stupid bitch.
The backlash has forced them to stop taking calls, deactivate their social media, while Yelp has paused any new reviews.
Bro, you about to blow up on social media, bro.
When asked why he didn't tip, the customer told people online, "Oh, I just didn't want to." Cho tells us the customer's brother has since come in, describing their conversation as productive.
I apologized to him and to his family, and I was asking if he can pass this message along to his little brother.
Adding he sent the brother home with the customer's favorite order, a handwritten apology and an offer.
My door's open for you, man. Come on by anytime.
Now he's so embarrassed for his family, for everybody, but you was ready to put your fucking life on the line for some fucking strangers in the street. All over $20 fucking. Like somebody said in the damn comments, how much more money did you miss out on from getting a damn tip, or customers not coming back to your store, or black people protesting in front of that motherfucker this weekend, showing you don't you ever disrespect no black kid. It's so many fucking cultures in Evanston, it's not even fucking real. And he didn't even jump in his own people's face. It's Asians that come by in that fucking place. By just your admission, your actions, you making it seem like every single Asian come inside your store leaves a tip. And that would be fucking crazy for us to believe some shit like that. Because you can't know everybody's financial situation just because they want some fucking food. And to think that a person gonna give you a tip just because you're selling the food, that's fucking stupid too. You're supposed to be giving them some kind of feeling of acceptance and comfort. But obviously he's standing over there waiting for a motherfucker to pay so he can get up in their damn face, which is not appropriate. So if that's how you're gonna be acting towards people, fuck patronizing you. Ain't no coming to that whack ass business. It's just unreal. How he treated that black dude. It's like something Tots a Toy, some shit that they call that whack ass company. I don't even fucking remember it because I would never shop with them motherfucking people. That's sickening. And here's the real ugly other side of it. When the fuck do they come to the south side or any side of town and buy from us? When do they buy anything we sell? But you got the fucking audacity to think somebody who's a fucking tip you for a product? Motherfucker, you just selling a product. You selling a food. A service is what get a fucking tip. Not because you selling a fucking product. We don't go to Target and leave no fucking tips at Target. It's just service that you provide. And then that makes it subjective. So if I don't like your fucking service, I don't have to fucking tip you. This not no gangster mode. You followed that nigga down the street like you was on gangster mode in Chicago. And right on the burbs in Chicago, you know fucking well you wouldn't even never do no shit like that. To no other people, to young kids, because you know fucking well if they not gonna smack you upside your fucking head, but you would never dip your ass in no alley. You dipped in an alley and told them come in here. Boy, them boys would have run over there and stumped the dog shit out of you, but they're young and they understand white supremacy is gonna be on their ass. So they ain't like that. But you couldn't have did no shit to us like that in the 80s. In the 90s, we listened to hip hop. We'd have ran that alley and stumped your ass full of fucking, you'd have been an apple juice, motherfucker. That's what you would have been, a fucking liquidated. You don't fucking play with nobody then get threatening like you gonna do some shit. You a fucking whole foreigner trying to make money in the city. They gave your ass benefits and fucking loans just to get a fucking business in America. But you ain't mad at them. Everybody else get to come inside the pussy ass store and buy that whack nasty ass food and they get to be customers. But now the black dude is like, I'm telling him he can't come back. Who the fuck would turn a customer away over a fucking tip? That's dumb. They just bought the fucking product. The kid said, I spent $20. You know how much fucking money $20 is to go over some goddamn food? McDonald's selling the same fucking food. You get a whole meal for $5, $6. Wendy's, all these companies. Popeye, $7 a whole fucking meal. So these people are delusional. But that's all right though, because black people stand together. Don't fuck with that bum ass company in that city, Evanston, in Chicago don't get him shit because that's what they think about black people. Now he'll walk here with his whole fucking life and won't buy nothing from black folks. Whenever we sell, he don't need it. He don't got no time for it. But you supposed to come over there or even accept his pussy ass apology because he feel uncomfortable. He embarrassed his wife. He embarrassed his mother and father. You didn't think about that shit when you was tough guy Johnny in front of them boys' house face, but you wanted them to hurt your ass so that you would have a good excuse for running out the fucking store looking like an idiot, chasing somebody down the street with a fucking tip. It's ridiculous. But they get to do that to us because they got the hate crime law. We didn't get a hate crime law. And them boys would have known if they'd have packed that little nigga out, that agent guy out, they would have been in jail. Our anger is supposed to be okay as long as we directing that shit towards each other. As soon as one of them people get out of pocket or out of line and you retaliate on them, you going to jail. We already understand that. It's not nothing odd. They didn't put a hate crime in for black people. So they actually get to do what the fuck they want to do, and it's just a misdemeanor or it's just some kind of misunderstanding. So they play into that shit. That's all that is. You know, I hope Shorty and them get their shit together and find some kind of mental solace, because I sue that piece of shit. I find me a lawyer and say, this man harassed the shit out of me, and you got video evidence. Don't let up off his ass. Show him you can shut this piece of shit company down. You don't get to open a store in here and then run out the store in front of up on a black dude like you gonna try to hurt me after I done bought your fucking food. What? Who does that? That's disrespectful and ignorant, and that's what that fucking bum ass person is in this bum ass store in Evanston, Illinois. Yo, man, I appreciate y'all watching, man. Peace out. Let me know what y'all think.